Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your New Year read. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply, just take what resonates and leave it doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys based off the current energy, as well as what you can expect for the year coming up for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy New Year, and let's get into this. So starting off with some animal oracle messages to see what you guys are going through. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, based off the current energy. What messages does Sagittarius need? Any animal oracle messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any animal oracle messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, based off the current energy. We have the Crow. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, based off the current energy. Any messages for Sag? We have the Horse, the Hummingbird, and the Fox. Alright, we're gonna go with it. So Sag, you guys are very strong, very spiritual, and this is the energy of seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. So your intuition is on point. You guys might be finding yourselves using your intuition a lot more than usual, or you've been getting a lot more intuitive downloads, lots more messages, in your dream space might be more active than usual, or than typically it used to be. There's a lot of changes going on within you spiritually. Now with that eclipse energy that just happened a few weeks back, that was going to highlight a lot of growth regarding your gifts and your talents, but also your spiritual gifts too. So you might be becoming more aware of things that you weren't aware of before. You might be more open to receive messages or downloads or channelings from your guides, or just paying attention to things you never noticed before. This is the energy of you guys needing to stay grounded, especially if there are some changes coming up. Maybe some of you have been seeing crows or like black birds around you, and isn't that like symbolic for like change or like death? But it's not actually death. You guys just might be going through a death and rebirthing process, or part of you is changing or growing. Not like, oh, you're gonna die, but just like something about you is dying, like an old version of you is dying and you are growing into who you truly are, or like your authentic self. Like this is a positive change, okay? So you guys might be getting some sort of intuitive download or some sort of message, and you're needing to pay attention to it, okay? Some of you might be feeling overstimulated or ungrounded during this time. So if you've been feeling a little bit out of your element, or you've just been feeling a little bit weird, just ground your energy, really focus on getting back into alignment with yourself. Spend some time alone, do some meditation, really focus on making that a priority during your day-to-day life. That's really going to make a difference, especially with the Horse coming out, which the horse is your animal, Sag. You're half horse, half man, right? And so you guys have this momentum about you where when you commit yourself to an idea or a project or some sort of schedule, you stick to it, you stick it out. And this is the energy of having the momentum, almost like chariot energy, where you're just gonna charge towards your goals and be confident within yourself, and you're needing to embrace that energy instead of allowing your fears or other people's opinions or that shadowy side to get the best of you. You need to push through and charge after what makes you happy and what fulfills you, okay? This is the energy of you guys needing to take care of your well-being, physically, spiritually. So physically, what I'm talking about, getting into some sort of exercise routine, making yourself feel stronger physically and emotionally, eating well, drinking enough water, getting enough rest, like getting into a routine that makes you feel good, but also takes care of your body as well, keeping you nutritioned. This also talks about needing to keep your mind sharp, and a good tool is through meditation or some sort of yoga practice, and you're needing to commit to that, because then we have the Hummingbird, and the Hummingbird talks about needing to commit to something that replenishes your energy every day. This is a daily commitment to yourself, not to your family, not to your friend, not to your partner, but for you to fit something into your life every day. Doesn't matter how long it is, but for you, that you can return to whenever you need to replenish yourself, whenever you need to recharge your battery. We then have the Fox, and this is the energy of you guys being quick to adjust. So whatever changes that may come up, good or bad, or just whatever happens, you are quick to adjust, and that you're very smart, very quick-witted, and you have a quick reaction time, okay? So something might come up and you immediately know what to do. Your intuition also helps guide you during these times too. This is the energy of someone who's very reliable, very hardworking, and someone who can be dependable, okay? People can rely on you because they know that you will always be there through the thick and thin. You're like that anchor, and that's really good energy to have. This is someone who's great in relationships. This is someone who keeps things interesting, doesn't get bored easily. This is a good energy to be in. And to stay in that energy, you're needing to focus on yourself and the things that keep you aligned, all right? As well as focusing on your own spiritual practices. Your third eye is being highlighted here in the Crow and the Horse. Your intuition's being highlighted during this read so far, okay? So getting the book, starting off with the Crow. The Crow is spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The Crow has been a symbol of magic. A Crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has the gift for seeing the unseen and knowing the unknown. It is said that the Crow holds within its mind's eye 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with Crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. And to bring it to balance, daily meditation practice. Really fitting that into your life. Even if it's 10 minutes, makes a difference. The Horse is momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The Horse represents the most masterful form of the earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A Horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The Horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus and meditation are the secret weapons behind the Horse's legacy. When in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. And to bring it to balance, some strength training. Okay, so, and then the Hummingbird's gonna mention daily routine. Committing to some sort of daily practice. So this is a theme coming up, Sag. You guys are needing to get into some sort of practice that is going to be your secret weapon behind your legacy. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever move you're trying to make, this will be the secret weapon towards your legacy, okay? Towards your goals and making a name for yourself or being successful in some sort of way is by committing to those things that will keep you strong physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, keeping yourself sharp, okay? So then the Hummingbird, positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it's learned where to gather nectar and returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet and every moment worth savoring. When in balance, smart, curious, and loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, and sharp. I can't even, what the hell was that? Pushy, insistent, and sharp. And to bring it to balance, take a class, studying something new, learning something new, teaching yourself a new skill, expanding, growing, learning. There's always room for improvement. And then we have the Fox. A smart, strong partner or mate and a wise teacher. The Fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business but also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, igneous teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring into balance, a partnership and connection. So these cards seem to have similar themes and messages coming through, so already off to an interesting start, Sag. Let's start getting some messages, some tarot messages for Sagittarius, Summonizing Venus, based off the current energy. What's going on for Saggy? Any messages for Sagittarius, Summonizing Venus, based off the current energy? Messages for Sagittarius, Summonizing Venus. Any messages for Saggy, Summonizing Venus, based off the current energy? What's going on for my Saggy, please? Messages for Sagittarius, Summonizing Venus, based off the current energy. What's going on for Saggy? Any messages for Sag? Do we have a card flip out? No. Messages for Sagittarius, Summonizing Venus, based off the current energy. This is specific, okay? 3 of Swords coming out. Ooh, so some things, can I speak? Some things that are needing to be healed or recognized. This is also Libra energy, so you may have Libra in your chart. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Ace of Wands. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Using the pain as motivation. Messages for Sagittarius based off the current energy. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? That didn't come out. There we go. 4 of Swords. Okay, so there is healing taking place. We go from the 3 to the 4. Libra energy again. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus based off the current energy. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus based off the current energy? There we go. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there's a release here. There's a release here. So there's some sort of heartbreak or sadness or pain or something that you're needing to heal, release, make peace with. Adjustment in the reverse at the bottom. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the 2 of Wands in the reverse and the 8 of Cups. So it's looking like you guys are walking away from some sort of painful situation where you could have been done wrong or someone may have done you dirty, okay? You feel as if the scales haven't been balanced. Something happened to you that was unfair and you're waiting for karmatic justice over here. You obviously made your mind up. You made a decision with the 2 of Wands in the reverse that you were going to continue to keep moving on with your life and not let this situation, this pain, this sadness, this heartbreak tear you down any longer or hold you back. You chose to go after some sort of passion, some sort of field that brings you a lot of fulfillment and inspiration and fire into your life. You chose, you know what, I'm not going to allow the past to hold me back any longer. I'm moving forward. I'm focusing on bettering myself, healing my heart, and going after whatever it is that I want over here, okay? So you walked away from some sort of connection over here with the 8 of Cups. So that's probably related to this 3 of Swords. I will not be clarifying the 3 of Swords because it's already clear out here. There was some sort of wrongdoing, but you're making peace with the past. You're forgiving, you're releasing, and you're focusing on moving forward and bettering yourself and moving towards new connections, new relationships, and just overall new opportunities. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, and you recognize that, and so you're like, okay, so I'm gonna focus on healing, getting my shit together. You're kind of in like do not disturb mode, just spending some time alone and focusing on probably your spirituality, because we have so many cards talking about your spirituality and dipping into, you know, things that you're learning about and studying and new skills, new talents, learning a lot of new things about yourself. And you're excited and there's this passion and you are moving forward in this new direction. You are releasing things that no longer serve you with the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You are sacrificing whatever is not serving your highest purpose. So if there's a relationship, if there's a mindset, if there's a job, or if there's anything in your life that's just not working or it's keeping you stuck or makes you feel like garbage at the end of the day, you recognize this is not worth my time. I'm choosing to let this go. This also is Capricorn energy with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Very straight to the point. Very straight to the point. And we also have Lust, which is strength energy. Leo coming out. You may have Leo in your chart. You have a lot of strength, a lot of compassion, and you're being patient with yourself on your journey of healing, recognizing it's not just going to happen overnight and that it's a process. So it's almost as if some sort of heartbreak may have pushed you into a spiritual path or like made you have an awakening about yourself and your potential. It's like if it wasn't for this heartbreak, you'd probably be in a completely different situation, or like your life would be completely different if it wasn't for this heartbreak, if it wasn't for this wrongdoing. And that tends to be with like really anything. I mean, think of the butterfly effect. One small thing changes your life forever. But it's almost as if whatever this heartbreak was, or this wrongdoing was, or this ending, whatever you walked away from, triggered you on this new path, this new direction, and it's going to lead to so many good things for yourself, your journey, your personal growth. This is a really good thing. This is like, although it might have been really painful as the 8 of Cups, you know, it's emotional, it's heavy, it's sad, this is going to be good in the long term. I feel that. I really do feel like that. Anyways, so let's get into it. Let me look into this Ace of Wands. Tell me the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Based off the current energy, the Ace of Wands. You guys are heavily focused on your career, passions, and endeavors. There's lots of fire, lots of excitement, and just... yeah, I'm here for it. In your element. Tell me the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. Ace of Wands for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Based off the current energy. Tell me the Ace of Wands for Saggy. I guess I'm using this deck to clarify. I didn't even realize, but it's all good. It was meant to be. Ace of Wands for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. Where did it go? Oh, the sun! Yes, Sag! Okay, so this, whatever this is, this endeavor makes you really happy. It's so fulfilling. This is part of your purpose. This is literally what you're supposed to do. See what I'm telling you? That this heartbreak was supposed to happen to push you on this direction, down this path. And it's going to continue to keep pushing you in a different direction. Like, there's going to be lots of good things coming from this. Let me tell you that. Okay, this is also Leo energy coming out. This is exciting. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you, Sag. What is this? Handling the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. Sun, Rising, Venus. Based off the current energy. Two of Cups in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Two twos in the reverse. You made your mind up. We also have a card. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So you obviously left something behind. This goes all the way back to this Eight of Cups in the reverse. A relationship, Two of Cups in the reverse. There's distance. You may have blocked someone, put someone at a distance. You're like, fuck that. I made my mind up. Libra energy. There's lots of Libra in this read. Yeah, Libra. Okay? But you made up your mind. You made a decision. Double whammy, two twos. You made up your mind about a decision, about a relationship, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're no longer investing your energy into a situation anymore. This heartbreak. No longer searching for clarity. No longer searching for answers or getting closure. You're like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm focusing on myself. Focusing on what makes me happy. I'm focusing on my son, baby. And it's relating to like this career idea or this endeavor that you've been focusing on, and it's really good. We have the moon. Oh, the sun and the moon. Okay. Maybe you've gotten your own clarity. As you are focusing on healing and releasing, you have gotten your own clarity. You made peace with the situation. This Piscean energy. We also have the Lovers, the Four of Wands in the reverse. You recognize, oh, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Major release. Back to that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Major release over here. What are you releasing, you may ask? Well, you're releasing possibly a karmic relationship or even a soulmate of some sort. You recognize perhaps whatever you walked away from this could have been a soulmate connection or someone who was just meant to teach you a big-ass lesson. It was a tough pill to swallow. Could have been with an Aries, as we have Aries coming out over here with the Four of Wands, or Gemini, or Piscean. But it's looking as if, like, at the moment when this separation, when this ending went down, you didn't understand it. You didn't understand why. You were confused. You were heartbroken, obviously, and all the things, all of the above. Now, as time's gone on, as the time has passed, things are starting to make so much sense. And you're actually thankful that this happened. You're thankful for the lessons. You're thankful that things happened the way they did, because if it wasn't for this situation, again, it wouldn't have brought you to where you are currently. And you are very happy with whatever you are dealing with, wherever you are heading towards. You're feeling really good. So you thank the past for bringing you to this amazing life you're living now. Oh, that's so good. See, you know, it always comes back around. The scales always got to balance one day. So even if you're waiting for the scales to balance right now, you're like, well, when is my time coming? It's coming. You be patient. Focus on yourself, your well-being, getting your shit together, because it's coming. It's only a matter of time before the scales begin to balance, okay? As you continue to keep working on yourself, healing yourself, you got some good shit coming your way, okay? So I guess we'll look into the Four of Swords, and then we're going to take a look into 2021, because this was pretty straight to the point, and I don't really feel like clarifying any of this past energy, okay? So the Four of Swords for Sagittarius. Oh, Queen of Wands in reverse. So some of you may need to step out of your comfort zone, or there is some sort of, there might still be some deep anger you feel towards this individual, depending on whatever they did. You obviously feel like you were done wrong. And so with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this can talk about a couple things, but I'm feeling as if this is talking about you guys still holding a bit of resentment in your heart. Yeah, and that's not always something that just you can get over immediately, you know. So it's probably, again, part of the healing process. With time, it won't be as, oh, I'm getting a sharp pain in my head, but it won't be as painful with time, and you won't hold as much resentment with time going on. Right now, you still might hold anger towards this person, whatever they might have done to you. And you may have every right to feel that way, but I'm just saying, Queen of Wands in reverse, you still may hold some sort of anger towards this person or grudge. But it's looking as if with time, you're releasing that, because that's what's been keeping you stagnant. Oh, Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Mangus. So look at this. Look at this. You're leaving the past in the past. The past is behind you. You have your back towards the past. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're letting the past go. You recognize it and see it for exactly as it is. You're recognizing, if I hold on to this, if I hold on to the burden or the grudge or the anger, all I'm doing is holding myself back, and I'm the one who's holding on to it. It's making it more painful for me. So why should I hold on to this grudge if it's doing nothing for me in the long term? If anything, just making it more difficult for me to heal or whatever. So you're focusing on your career, your coin, your stability, and the Magician focusing on, okay, what can I choose moving forward? Which direction do I want to go down? What do I want to attract? What do I want to bring in? I want to bring in healing. I want to bring in fulfillment. I want to bring in this, and that, whatever it is that you want. And so some of you may need to step out of your comfort zone as well. Do things differently, or like, don't be afraid of trying new things. You don't have to be perfect. Perfect is not key here. Just give it a chance. Focus on you, your well-being. You're doing great, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. Something to celebrate in the long term. Sit back, relax, pour yourself a drink, and celebrate your achievements and all your hard work, because you deserve it, okay? So, let's take a look into 2021, what you guys can expect, looking into your career, your love life, and just any other messages that may need to come through, right? Okay, I'm going to use a different deck. Which one should I use? Use this one. Okay, messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career in 2021. What can Saggy expect regarding their career and finances in 2021? Messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances in 2021. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances in the new year, 2021? What can Saggy expect? Any messages for Sagittarius? Okay, my hair. Can you not? It's like going to my eyes. Like, hey, bitch, stop it. There's like this. Okay, hold on. This is actually. Okay, what's going on here? What is that? Oh, y'all see that orb? Okay, I just looked over at the screen and I seen that orb. I was like, yo, I seen that. Okay, what is happening? Like, feels like, you know, when your hair gets static, maybe you don't know the struggle, but over here in Canada, when it's winter, shit gets dry, and it almost feels like my hair is, oh, it's negative energy, oh shit, let me cleanse, oh shit, alright, cleanse that energy, I think, right? Science class, what is it, negative energy when your hair goes, like, static? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. For you guys regarding your career, finances, any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career in 2021? What can Saggy expect regarding their career and finances in the new year, 2021? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances in 2021? What can Saggy expect? Oh, 10 of Wands in the reverse, so a big release regarding any stresses that you might be feeling or pressure. Take a deep breath, because things are lightening up. The load is lightening up. It feels like a huge stress release, like finally a weight off your shoulders, like whether it's some sort of news you've been waiting on, or like think maybe your work has been slow and if you're like stressed out, like, oh my god, how am I going to pay the bills? How is this and that? Like getting stressed out. It's looking like there's going to be a huge release of that stress, of feeling worried, anxious. It's looking like 2021, don't you worry, okay? The stress you may be feeling right now or this last year, don't you even worry. Things are going to be much lighter, okay? Releasing burdens and baggage and just all that crap. That's, okay, let's see. 9 of Wands, okay, determination, and the 3 of Swords. Using pain as motivation. Some of you are literally using that heartbreak, that wrongdoing, that you're healing from, you're using that as the spark, as motivation to go after what you want. That's like inspiring you to never go back or to never be where you used to be. For some, you were in a dark place, a dark time, and you never want to go back to where you used to be. And so this is like a motivation for you to go after what you want and fight for what you want, and, you know, commit to yourself and your needs and your desires, the life that you deserve to live. And like this, oh my god, look at this, the 3 of Swords. You see that there's like a mountain, right? There's a mountain, and then the 9 of Wands, it's almost like, you know, a geometric mountain. You're climbing mountains. Very determined to push through the discomfort, the pain, the hurt, the struggle, to stay dedicated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding their career and finances in 2021. Okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Coins in the reverse. Definitely need to ground yourself. Be mindful of overworking or reaching a point of exhaustion. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Devil. Six of Coins in the reverse and the Lovers. Be mindful of overworking yourself and becoming a workaholic, okay? Some of you may have some strong Capricorn placements in your chart just because we have the Devil out here. And also the Queen of Coins is Capricorn energy, so you may have some Capricorn energy in your chart. Anyways, it's looking as if, yeah, so you guys are dedicating yourself to your career, your goals, your aspirations, and you're not letting anybody or anything get in the way of what you set your mind to. And that's great. That's awesome. Be mindful, though, of the shadowy side of that, where you can overwork yourself, where you can be too hard on yourselves, where you start nitpicking all the details and hard work that you've invested into a situation, and then you end up just throwing it away because you didn't like how it was or whatever. Like, be mindful of nitpicking the tiny details and getting in your way or getting in your head. I'm almost getting mouse energy, which is in this deck, which, there we go. I'm getting mouse energy, which is in this deck, where you can be almost overly controlling to the point where you nitpick about the details and get overwhelmed and stressed, and that can become your own blockage. So be mindful of that, because with that Queen of Coins in the reverse, there might be a bit of an imbalance. You're needing to ground yourself. Remember when, I think the crow or the horse, or like one of these cards, the animal spirit cards came out, where it was saying, like, if you're feeling out of your energy or out of your element, don't put your energy into it. So like, one of these cards were saying, like, only tap into this energy when you're in the right mindset, because if you're not in the right mindset, that's only going to cause more blockages or prevent you from actually moving forward, and you might just end up delaying your own process. So if you're feeling, in 2021, if you're feeling like you're exhausted or you're needing a break, please take a break and just focus on grounding yourself, because you might be needing a little extra love and support. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Devil, just like, yeah, be mindful of overworking yourself or, you know, reaching a point of exhaustion, becoming a workaholic, pushing yourself past your own limits. Be mindful not to bite off more than you can chew, basically, is what I'm getting from that. Six of Coins in the reverse and the Lovers. Be mindful that whatever you're investing your energy into in a workplace situation, that whatever you put out, you receive back the same. So, you know, like, have a good balance between your work life and your personal life, but also have a good set of boundaries so that you don't cross the line and reach a place of exhaustion. Otherwise, it can become very toxic or unhealthy for you. For some, you could be potentially working with someone or collaborating someone down the line in this work endeavor or in this workplace situation. You might be moving into some sort of partnership, or you might even meet a potential partnership through your work. Make sure, if you do get involved in any type of partnership or business relationship, that it's equal give and take, because there could be potential people who come in who take more than they give. With that Six of Coins in the reverse and the Queen of Coins in the reverse, that can talk about some selfishness. So be mindful that if you work with anyone in the near future or in the new year, make sure it's equal give and take. Read the documents, read the papers, and, you know, cross the T's, dot the I's, because there might be some sort of imbalance. Make sure that you are very alert and very careful of any partnerships or relationships in the workplace that could be unfair or unbalanced, okay? You aren't trying to end up in the same position as you were in the past, right? It looks like you guys are getting out of your mindset of fear, though, especially if you have been getting in your head in the past, or you have been getting in your own way or becoming your own block, right? Nitpicking the details. It's looking like you guys are changing your mindset, or there is a breakthrough in your career. That's the energy of, like, if you guys are finding yourself overthinking or getting in your head or stressing, to realign and ground yourself and focus back onto what you need at that moment. Take a moment for you, take a break for you to realign your energy, focusing on yourself, clearing the mind, taking care of your body, right? When you're feeling like you can't get any work done, focus on working on yourselves, okay? So that's basically what I got regarding your career. It's looking like you guys won't be feeling as stressed as you did in the past. It's looking like you guys will be overcoming blockages, and you're getting much more control over your mind and your thoughts and your thinking habits. It's looking like you guys are kind of using pain as a motivation to work your ass off and stay dedicated. That's like some sort of motivation that keeps you going. Be mindful not to overwork yourself or push yourself past your limits. Take time out for you to reconnect with yourself and to relax and to take a break. Make sure that the energy you put out, you get what you deserve back. Not trying to invest, but receive nothing back. It's different if you're building a solid foundation for yourself so that it's long term. But let's say you're working with a person or some sort of partnership or in this job and the energy isn't reciprocated, or like the person you're collaborating with does not put any energy into the same way you do. That's obviously unfair, unbalanced, and it could lead to some obviously toxic tendencies. So just be mindful of those things. Okay, but yeah, looking like you guys are overcoming any obstacles that might come up, or you have been dealing with obstacles lately. You're overcoming them, getting through it, pushing through, climbing mountains, making your way to the top of the mountain, basically. We also have Gemini energy, which is your counterpart, opposite of Sag. My throat is so dry, y'all. I forgot to bring my water down, and it's like, oh, fuck. It is what it is. I don't really feel like clarifying, so let's just move straight to your love life. Okay. Let's get into your love life. So any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021? Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021? Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021? What can Saggy expect, please? Show me clearly. Oh. We have the Knight of Cups. Hey. Oh, ooh. We just had a stack fall out. We have the Four of Wands, the Lovers in the reverse, and the Fool. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the Lovers in the reverse, but we'll see what that's about. Fool. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands in the reverse, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, set this to the side. So regarding your love life, Sag, first of all, singles. For singles, there's the potential for a new relationship. We have the Knight of Cups coming out here and the Four of Wands. So already looking like, what the hell is that? Looking like? Already looking like there is a potential for a partnership regarding your romance life down the line. It's looking pretty good, looking pretty solid. The only thing that I am a little bit like, I don't know if I like this, is the Lovers in the reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, there could be some sort of indecision or lack of trust making a decision if you should take this opportunity up, as we do have the Two of Cups, which is a decision. So there is like this doubt you might be feeling, or like this hesitation to saying yes or giving it a chance, possibly due to those heartbreaks that you dealt with in the past. So this Lovers in the reverse, maybe in the past you dealt with relationships where you invested more than you received, or you ended up liking the person more than they liked you or loved you, right? It was imbalanced. And so some of you might be having a hesitation to giving this a chance because you're worried it may end up the same way as your past relationships did. Maybe some of you in your past were cheated on, or someone left you for another individual, and maybe you just have issues having trust or trusting yourselves making a decision. But we do have the Fool energy coming out. So we also have Gemini energy as well as Aries and Aquarius. So just throwing it out there. But it looking like you may end up just taking a leap anyways and saying, fuck it, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a shot. Even though I'm a little bit scared, even though there's a bit of indecision here, especially with this Page of Wands in the reverse. We're going to clarify and just get a little bit more context, because the Page of Wands in the reverse sometimes can indicate flakiness, in and out. So if this individual who's extending this cup of love to you is someone who's wishy-washy or indecisive, you know what to do, okay? Basically, see the individual for who they are, not what they could be or the potential. They're showing you their colors right then, right there. Take it or leave it, basically. So if they're showing you that they are in and out, they're most likely going to be like that, even if you were in a relationship with them. If that's cool with you, great. If it's not what you want, you already know what to do. I'm just throwing it out there with this Page of Wands in reverse, as I do feel like this could just be talking about indecision, but this also does mention, like, okay, someone might be a little bit flaky, or even a flirt. It's like a big flirt. Player-like energy. I don't like that. I don't like that. Maybe that's what you are scared of, though. Maybe that's not even the truth or the reality of the situation, but you're like, oh no, you're a player. I don't trust you. You seem too good to be true. Something like that. Okay, but there is a decision here with the Two of Cups on whether or not you will accept or decline. And it's looking like when you're about to make the decision, you're a little bit stressed out, a little bit anxious, but whatever you end up making your mind up, whatever you end up deciding, make sure that you're in the right state of mind. If you're unsure, just be honest. Be like, okay, can you just give me some time to think about it? I don't really know. Just communicate, okay? Because some of you might be very scared or very reluctant to opening up or trying it out. But you never know unless you try. But you do you, of course. For those who are in a relationship, things are looking pretty stable with the Four of Wands. Obviously, there's emotion here that you feel to one another. Now, the only thing that I am concerned about is the Lovers in the reverse. And we're going to find out when we clarify to see what the hell is actually going on here. Some of you may feel as if you and your partner might be at different phases of your life. Like maybe what you want doesn't align with what your partner wants. There might even be separation from you and your partner. Maybe some of you have to travel for work and you're going to be at a distance from your partner. I might also be getting long distance as well. Some of you could be long distance. If that's the case, maybe you're planning on traveling to see him. Like for this example, okay, so maybe you and your partner are long distance. Well, it's looking like, okay, are you going to jump the distance? Some of you might be choosing to move with this person or move in with this individual or something like that. Interesting. So let's clarify. I use this deck to clarify. I want to look into the Lovers in the reverse for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love. Okay, we have a card that fell out and then it fell on the ground. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is the Lovers in the reverse. Tell me the Lovers in the reverse for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, but we'll take a little peek at it. So clarifying the Lovers in the reverse, we have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Hermit, and the Tower in the reverse. Okay, so this is about you guys needing to break out of old mindsets regarding your past relationships, what you went through. Your past does not define your future. Yes, in the past you might have been in certain situations and they ended in that way and you don't want to end up in the same thing again. I get it. You have a choice on whether or not you want to repeat the same things. Tower in the reverse does talk about same old, repeating cycles, ending up in the same situations again. Obviously, it's looking like you guys have been doing a lot of work on yourself and healing parts of yourself and getting your shit together with that Hermit energy, Virgo energy coming out. You guys have done a lot of introspection, a lot of reflection, and a lot of healing and analyzing what you could do differently moving forward so that you don't end up in same situations. So don't you worry. Stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting your decision-making skills because you're solid, you're good, and there's some good shit coming your way. Okay, with the Four of Wands, it's looking like there's lots of potential for stability in your relationships. Lots of fun times, celebration, and just overall really good times. And just overall lots of fulfillments in your home life, in your relationships, in your friendships, overall, and just all relationships, okay? Looking very solid, very stable, and long-lasting with that Ten of Cups and that with that Ten of Cups and that Four of Wands. And we also have the Nine of Cups, like a wish fulfillment. This is what you've been wishing for. If you're single, you've been wishing for this, you've been waiting for this, you've been putting in the work, you've been raising your vibration, you've been focusing on bettering yourself. Well, here you go. So why would you get in your own way? I mean, you do you, but it feels like this is more within you, the Lovers in the reverse, almost like a fear to commit, a fear to give it a chance, because what if it's too good to be true? That's your fear getting in the way. Bottom of the deck, Lovers in the reverse, double confirmation. There's like this doubt, there's like this fear. Oh, what if it's too good to be true? What if this person's just gonna cheat on me like the last one? Look at that, underneath that, the devil. That is a bullshit mindset. Oh my god, no, but like that's just an unhealthy way about looking at a situation. If with that mindset, guess what? You're going to attract that outcome. So change your fucking mindset, my dude, okay? I know it's easier said than done. I'm just trying to lighten up and have a little joke, okay? Fucking laugh with me, okay? Fucking laugh. I'm just kidding. We also have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So there's potential. There's the potential, but you may have your guard up. You're scared to open up, scared to let your walls down, because what if you're getting in your head and you're doubting your decision-making skills? But it looks really good. So if I've seen some shady shit, you already know I'd tell you. So I'm going to look into this Page of Wands in the reverse, see what that's about. Maybe that's you guys being flaky. I'm just saying, Sag. I'm just saying. It's like you're in it, and then all of a sudden you start to catch feels. You're like, oh wait, no, I'm gonna distance myself because I ain't trying to catch feelings. And then, you know, you come back and you're like, oh shit, I like you. Oh fuck, I'm gonna distance myself because I don't, you know, these feelings. Like, okay, tell me what the Page of Wands in the reverse for Sagittarius. Page of Wands in the reverse for Sagittarius. Tell me the Page of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in 2021 regarding their relationships, their love life. Tell me the Page of Wands in the reverse for Sagittarius. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress in the reverse. You guys are so, like, you guys are worried, like, what if I invest so much time and energy into this relationship and it just ends up failing? It just ends up failing. All for nothing. Stop thinking, what if? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Stop thinking, what if? Anything else regarding the Page of Wands in the reverse for Saggy in their love life 2021? Page of Wands in the reverse for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse. So you obviously make up your mind. You make up your mind about a decision. You either let your fears, your what ifs get the best of you and you miss out on an amazing opportunity that could potentially be what you've been wishing for or asking for. This is Libra energy coming out, as well as Taurus. Or you can just say, you know what, fuck it. If it's meant for me, it won't pass me by and it will work out. If it's not meant for me, at least I learned, at least I experienced. What's the point of living if I'm not going to experience life? The good, the bad, right? So that's about that. So some of you might just be saying, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna take this leap, I'm gonna take this gamble, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, oh well, just wasn't meant to be. Okay. Okay, let's just take a look into the Fool, and then let's just see if there's any other messages for you guys. I guess this is more of a singles read than those who are in a relationship, but for those who are in a relationship, here's your answer. 2021? 2021? Oh shit, I didn't mean to drop that. Here's your answer for those who are in a relationship. 2021, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Also, just be mindful of repeating patterns or cycles from the past, or even in the relationship. Just be mindful of things that you guys need to work on and things like that. Okay, what am I looking into? Oh, the Fool. Tell me the Fool for Sagittarius regarding their love life. 2021. Tell me the Fool for Saggy regarding love in 2021. Try the Fool for Saggy. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, so what I'm getting from this, so this leap that you're taking, this jump, this saying, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a chance, looks successful. Oh yeah, look, the Fool underneath that, double confirmation, okay. The Sun, okay. And the Three of Cups, okay. Alright, so you're gonna give it a chance. Whoever I'm picking up on, you're scared, you're indecisive at first, you're in your head, you're a little bit fearful, having a hard time trusting your decision, you're having a hard time even tapping into your intuition. But you're like, okay, you know what, I'm weighing out my options, why not? I'm gonna give it a chance. Say fuck it, and you're gonna do it. Looking like it'd be very successful, but I do feel as if you guys are taking your time very slowly, okay? You're not just trying to rush into anything over here, but you recognize, well, if it's meant to be, it will be. The Fool and the Sun and the Three of Cups. Lots of good times could come from this, but just take your time, go at your own pace. You don't need to rush into just anything. You do you at your own pace, and whoever is on the other side will respect that if they're truly meant for you. Okay, so let's see if there's any other messages for you guys. Any extra messages for the year coming up for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any extra messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding 2021. Any extra messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their new year. What can they expect in 2021? Any other messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the new year? Any other messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? There we go. Oh, the Two of Pentacles. Balance is being brought into your life. The 8 of Pentacles, 2 plus 8 is the 10 of Pentacles. So hard work will pay off. Your fruits of your labor will come in. dedication is the key here. Consistency is the key here. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Take care of the ground you're standing on. The seeds that you planted, make sure they're getting enough light, nutrition, water, love, right? Because plants do better. You know what they say, plants do better when you speak to them. They grow better. That's what my grandma used to say. Oh, shout out to her. So yes, look at all this. Pentacles, solid coin is going to be a highlight for you guys in the new year. You guys are going to be focusing a lot on your stability, your money, your health. It's looking really solid, really good. So 2 plus the 8 equals the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you got a decision on whatever it is that you're investing your time, your energy into, whatever it is that you end up choosing and deciding. Dedicate yourself to it, put the work in, stay consistent, and keep growing, keep learning to, keep looking to expand, to build, to grow, right? The hummingbird said to take a class. Some of you might be studying something or building on top of your idea or going back to school or learning a new technique, right? But you are expanding on top and you're going bigger. Go big, go home, right? You rather go big than go home. There's always room for improvement. Your hard work will pay off and you're going to see your fruits of your labor come to fruition, okay? It's just a matter of patience. It's just a matter of time with that 7 of Pentacles. You just have to wait it out. Building that foundation, that's what's going to determine if this will be just a temporary thing or a long-term thing. You take your time, you're patient, you build that solid foundation, it will last an eternity. If you rush into it and you half-ass it and you don't really care, it's probably just going to last for, temporary. It depends on what you are looking for. But it's all up to you. It's looking really solid though. Why am I getting Jack and the Beanstalk? What? Look at this. Tell me why it's making me think Jack and the Beanstalk. Something that, oh my god, wait a minute. So he's giving the magic beans. And at first they seem like they're worthless. They seem like they're nothing. They seem like, well, what the fuck's the point of this? This is not going to take me anywhere. This is a waste of my time. This is just a waste of money, a waste of energy. But then when you plant them and you take care of them and you watch it grow, it actually turns out to be better than you ever expected. Jack and the Beanstalks. What the fuck? Alright, Sag, so that is what I got for you guys for 2021. So interesting read. I hope that it helped. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.